Greetings, mythics. How are we all? Yes, it's another Wednesday. It is another 6:30, there or thereabouts. It's another Ken Boiter. Actually, there's only one Ken Boiter. That's more than enough. And there is definitely only one Grockle Snook. Yes, of Bottled Imp fame. Check it out. It's a YouTube channel that I co-created with my friend Julian, with over 450 episodes, all about fantasy board game reviews, fantasy book reviews, and fancy film reviews. Plus we've thrown in a few other episodes just for fun. And we are back. We are back playing another live stream game book. Well, it's a game book, but we happen to be live streaming it. You can still play it if you don't live stream it. It is Quadportal by James Aukett. And this is a collection of game book stories. There are 100 entries each. And on there you have Reaper Man is story number 1. Ultraviolator Underworld is story number 2. Spiritual Sacrilege is story number 3. But the story that we are going to be playing this evening, part 1, is Tormentor Treetower. And there's a beautiful picture of the actual, presumably of the tree tower itself. So, there we are. That is the setup for this evening. Now, we have already played Reaper Man, which you can see parts 1 and parts 2 on the Edra Twitch channel, or you can go and check it out on the YouTubes, not the meaty tubes, on the YouTubes, the Edra YouTube channel as well, if you prefer to watch it on YouTube. How is everybody? It looks like we've got people in. If you'd like to comment, then please do so. Hopefully the chat's working. If you are commenting, I'm not seeing the comments just yet, which will be a shame, because we might have to stop the live stream and then do it again. And that, to me, was a pretty much perfect intro. You know, that was a good intro. That would be a shame to have to kind of lose that. Isn't that right, Gog, isn't it? So, yeah, it looks like the comments aren't working, because I'm sure you are commenting. If somebody would like to text me to say, yeah, I'm trying to comment, but it's not working, please do so. If you're on Facebook, friends with me. Yeah, it's a bit frustrating, because the whole point of a gamebook live stream is that you decide how the story unfolds by writing your decisions in the comments, your vote in the comments. However, if I can't see the comments, then, you know, it's just me playing it. No one wants to see just me playing it. Oh, okay, I've got a comment. We are talking to you and you can't see us. Right, okay, that is frustrating. Let me see what this does. Edit stream info, hide chat. Let me see if I can just solve it without ending the live stream. What does that do? Chatting. I don't know what that does. Be right back. Okay, that brings me back into chatting. Edit live stream. Yes, thank you, Martha, for letting me know that I'm not. Okay, so it's still not worked. I'm assuming you'll keep chatting. You're still trying to type. Right, that is very, very frustrating. This has happened before. And the only way I think we can resolve it is by actually by ending the live stream. So let me just click one more button. I don't know, has that helped? Just trying to, we got 9 viewers and I can't read any of your texts. Okay, what I'm going to have to do, unfortunately, is we're going to have to end the live stream and then start it up again, and hopefully the glitch has been overcome. Use your magic, Grockle Snook. Okay, everybody on the count of 3, say, please work. 1, 2, 3. All right, nice voices there, that's good. Right, so I'm going to end the live stream then. 3, and then I'll be back straight away, all right? So stay tuned. 3, 2, 1. Fingers crossed, the Twitch glitches have gone. This is about the 4th time we've tried tonight to do the live stream. We are playing Quadportal by James Aukett. Here is the actual book. And he has very cleverly written a series of short fiction, as in short game books, not one continuous story. 4 of them. We have Reaper Man, Ultraviolator Underworld, Tormentor Treetower, and we also have Spiritual Sacrilege. Now we are doing the Tormentor Treetower tonight. We have already done the Reaper Man, which we found very, very enjoyable. And he's back in the room, yes, and I can see your comments, yes. Good evening, Jonathan. Good evening, Martha. Any luck this time, says... Oh, M. It's M, isn't it? Anytime. Yes, it looks like we have... Yes, the Twitch gods of don't blame me tonight for bad stuff. I'm exhausted. Yeah, wouldn't dream of it. Might. Do you reckon it? Do you reckon it's Grocklesnook? Could be Facebook. Could be Facebook trying to put out their competitors. That's what they do. All these big companies. Yay! Alive. Hello there, Julian. How are you, sir? How are you all? Are you all good? At last. I've noticed this has happened once or twice before, and normally I think just by resetting my phone tends to work. I was starting to think I was going to have to watch something else while preparing supper. No, don't do that, Jonathan. And there, yes, James, the author himself. There we are, all good here, good stuff. We are back, and this time, quite correctly, we are doing Tormentor Treetower. For some reason in my head, I thought we were doing Ultraviolator, what was it, Underworld. And I got that wrong, so there we go. So yes, the vote was that we do this one, Tormentor Treetower. So there's the fantastic illustration. And the illustration is by Mark, I want to say Mark someone. No, it's Matthew. Matthew Dewhurst is the interior illustrator. And the book cover is actually illustrated by Warclaw Travier. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Obviously it's not. Yes, Matt Dewhurst. There we go. I take it you know him then, to call him Matt Dewhurst. Which is pretty cool if you do know the illustrator as well. Yeah, of course you'd know him because you commissioned him. It's been a long day. It's been a long day, as you could probably tell. Lovely, 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 lovely. Hello there, Lerin. How are you, sir? Meow. We're alive. We are alive. We are alive. So we are, weirdly enough, this is part 5 of part 1 of the story. Learn something sad. We only have about 60 wolves left in Norway. 60? Is that all? Wow, that is... They're endangered then. The problem is, yeah, all over the world, they just started to hunt the wolves, didn't they? Yeah, there is not a spider behind me, Julian. I'm not falling for that. Not falling for that one. Okay, here we go then. Now, I did print out a new adventure sheet, and I did print out one for Ultraviolator Underworld, but I also did print out one for the Tree Tower one, the one we're doing tonight, but I can't find that. So, we're just going to have to go with that one. They are exactly the same. They are exactly the same. We will need to roll for stats, so just to get you in the mood, do you want the Fighting Fantasy dice? Do you want the Talisman dice? Julie said no. Or do you want the Elder Scrolls dice? Even though they're all the way over there. What do you want? Do you want the Talisman? So Julie, type Fighting Fantasy or FF Talisman or Elder Scrolls or Elder, just so I can quickly count it up. And then we shall roll for our stats. I've got to remind myself how we do it. I think it's classic Fighting Fantasy. So far we have 2. We have 2 for Talisman. That's the word, isn't it? That's the word I'm looking for. So, we've got brutality, we've got vitality, we've got physicality, we've got mentality, but we're only going to roll for those two. The other two, we're going to distribute the points. So, it looks like we're going with talisman. We'll go for talisman then. Just like the lottery, we're going to pick this one and this one. The 9th time that it's been used. Oh, I've just dropped all the rest on the floor. It's going well tonight, isn't it? Yay! Right, here we go then. So it says roll 2 dice and add the score total to the brutality. This is your attacking score. Here we go. Let's get a 12. We're going to roll for attacking score. Here we go. I just dropped it on the floor. Can we just start again? Where's another one? Okay, we're going to roll 5 dice back. Yeah, pick up instead of 52 card pick up. That is true. It is quicker to pick up dice. Although dice do tend to roll. For the love of God. Right. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to pick the 2 highest out of these 4. Weirdly enough, it was another double. Oh, I know. That's what I'm saying. We're going to pick the 2 highest. Yes, it's a 10. Look at that. We combined. We combined. Come on. Right, we're going to do that again. If you have a higher... Yes. Oh, no, hang on. I think I'm doing this wrong. I'm reading the battle. I'm reading the battles. How do we do it? Characteristics. How do we do it? Oh, hang on. I think I've done that wrong. This is going terribly. Bear with me. You know it's better than this normally. Right, here we go. Roll 2 dice. I know it is. Yeah, 2 dice. No, hang on. We're rolling 1-sided dice. That's it. And add 4 to it. Okay, so we weren't far off. It's 9. It's 9. We've got 9. We're gonna do 9. We're going to do the same. Oh no, for this one it says roll 2 6-dice and add 8 to the number. Okay, so we're going to again pick the 2 high. Have I been drinking? Right, we're going to pick the 2 highest, which is a 5 and a 4. So that's 9. I like this way of doing it. Plus adding 8, which is 17. Do you mean 13? Don't give me that rubbish. Add 6 to 1 die. No, it says roll 1 6-sided die and add 4 to it. So the brutality. Yeah, there you go. Okay, then the mentality and the physicality. We've got 15 points between those 2 attributes to distribute. How do you want to do it? Last time, is it best if we just go... should we do 8 physicality and 7 mentality? Yeah, there you go. Julian's done it. Not the 2... yeah, not those cursed dice again. Okay, we'll do 8 physicality and 7 mentality. Sometimes you don't decide, all right? Despite what I might tell you. It's the illusion that you are actually running this show. Well, I'm not, anyway. Someone's got to be running it. I don't know who is. Okay, so... well, let's just crack on. Let's just crack because we wasted enough time with the glitchy twitchy. So this is no, what is it? Let's be serious now. It's Tormentor Treehouse by James Aukett. Now I'm just going to read out the little blurb that I wrote up for the Facebook post. Deep inside Falconleas Wood, a mysterious and desolate tower, long forgotten, begins to awake. A strange being known as Thalkatar is rumoured to inhabit the dusty stone building. It might not be stone, I don't know, I just took liberties there. Bringing misery to the surrounding area. With his army of guards, anyone caught near the tower is captured and tortured. As a warrior, you are looking for your next adventure, and while you're enjoying a pint in the local pub, Admiral Dunbreck bursts through the door, exclaiming one of his men, or there's a typo there, one of his men has been taken by Thalkatar. Maybe it's the beer talking, or maybe you're just foolhardy, but you decide to put an end to the granary of this tree tower tormentor. Will you rise to the challenge? Can you destroy such a despot? Or will you die by the hands of the gruesome being known only as Thalkatar? Again, he might have other names, or she. I don't really know, I've not read it. Take down the tyrant of the infamous Tormentor Treetower and become a legend in your own lifetime. So there we go. So that was just a little blurb that I wrote. But, you know, based on some of what James had written as well, because on the back, because he's got 4 stories, he's not written a load of blurb, which is normally the blurb that I would use for my Facebook posts. So there you go. So hopefully I've done that justice. Don't tell me, James, if I haven't. But, you know, hey, what are you going to do? Sue me? Here we go, then. No, that's not an invitation to sue me. Don't do that. Tormentor Treetower. Introduction. You are an adventurer. Is the music too loud? It feels like it's too loud. Maybe that's why I'm all G'd up. Right. You are an adventurer situated in Moordown, a village situated at the edge of Falconleas Wood. The nearby towns and villages have championed you for accomplishments you have attained in putting an end to the threat of various endeavours or evildoers who dare attempt to cause havoc across the land. I'm assuming this is kind of the 3 previous stories. Good evening, Steve. Thank you for joining us. We are doing one of the stories by James Aukett in his quadruple book, Tormentor Treetower. Over the years, however, a strange being by the name of Thalkatar has made his unwelcome home at a previous desolate tower within Falconleas Wood. His acquired home is referred to as Treetower, as it is surrounded by a high density of trees. As for Thalkatar, he has brought with him an army of guards who capture anyone that dares make an approach to the tower. How dare they? Those unwitting, you know, somebody might just be collecting conkers. Little small children, oh look, there's conkers. No. Dragging you off to the tower. You leave my conkers alone. These unwitting victims would then be taken for torture at the hands of Thalkatar himself. Hence, he has inherited the name of the Tormentor. One day, whilst you're in Moordown, having a drink at the Invicta Tavern, one of the village's esteemed characters in Admiral Dunbreck burst... Oh, I thought... Right, I'm slightly confused. One of the village's esteemed characters in Admiral Dunbreck burst through the door, exclaiming that one of his assistants has become the most recent capture of Thalkatar's henchman. It is at this point where you decide to vow in putting an end to the Tormentor's tyranny. Hello there, Princess. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I have bad headache. Oh, big hugs to Princess there. Hopefully your headache will go. In the city today. Oh, yes, Martha. Oh, sorry to hear it didn't go well. And Helen. Oh, it's Helen. It's Helen. It's Helen. I forgot the Princess was Helen. Later that evening, you set off to the Falconleas Woods using a map which is marked on the exact location of the tree tower. Following Stony Alley for as far as Long Pond, eventually you find the pavement that's almost silhouetted in darkness. It is along this way you must tread, and stealth is needed to avoid any guards if you are to safely arrive at the inhabitant of the despicable being who is being hunted down. Okay, so that's the introduction. We know what we're doing. You make your way along the shady lane and are soon within reach of the tree tower itself. Despite its grave architecture, the tree tower looks slanted and enchanted, with tree branches covering all of its windows. Somewhere inside here lurks Thalkatar, and you are determined to put an end to the torment he has unleashed upon the good people of Falconleas Wood, as well as its surrounding areas. Walking up to the tree tower, you see that there appears to be only one entrance leading inside, though there may be another means of entry on the other side should you wish to investigate. Falconleas. I love the fact, your enthusiasm there, James, that I will be able to pronounce things properly. Jonathan tried for years, but you know. But thank you. Yes, Falconleas. I know that's still not right. So you have your first decision, my wary travellers. What would you like to do then? Would you like to go through the only visible door, type door, or if you want to look for another way in, type way in? What would you like to do? Investigate at the entrance, yes? Helen, straight in there, no messing about. No, we're not looking for another entrance. Pah, poppycock. Oh no, she wants to look for a different entrance. Sorry, I got that wrong. Yes, of course don't just bowl up to the front door. What are you thinking? It's mad. We love all the more for his lovely pronunciations. Exactly. Why read something as the author intended? Where's the fun in that? Okay, Julian's going in for investigate, which that wasn't an option. It was door or way in. So I'm taking investigate as another way in. Okay, so way in, investigate, way in. Yes, there we go. We're going to go way in. Way in, man. Knock on the door and ask if they have time to discuss our Lord and Master, the Great Cthulhu. Exactly. I did have an encounter, not necessarily with the Cthulhu cult, but with a certain religion that shall name nameless, and they said, "Yeah, we've got proof. We've got proof of the afterlife." And I went, "Oh, yeah, show me, you know." And they went, "Yes, we've got this pamphlet, and here's an actual photograph." It wasn't a photograph; they were illustrations. You know, somebody just drawn it. I was like, anyway. A seemingly upgraded door is like a welcome doormat for a pit trap. Yes, Shady Lane. Don't know this adventure. Have you thought about accepting Cthulhu into your heart physically? Ooh. Jam's here. Jam is here. You never got an alert. Don't worry. We've had technical glitches as well. So if you are late, we've literally just started. We had technical glitches. I couldn't read the chat. Okay, so we are going to go and find another way in, which is probably the best thing to do. Unless it's a double bluff. unless it was just unguarded. Because jamming. We're jamming. Right, here we go. We're going to start our adventure. You look at the door of the tower. Hang on. We're looking for another. Oh, yeah. Do you know what I did there? I wrote number 40 down and then looked at the other one, which isn't good. And Lee's here as well. Hello, Lee. We need a game in which the hero's nemesis is a virus that spreads complicated pronunciation. No, we don't, Lee. We don't at all. I don't know if you've noticed, in any of my writing, all the names are very easy to pronounce, all the place names, everything. I ain't no fool. Okay, 40, come on. You walk around the perimeter of the tree tower, and before finding another entrance, you instead come across a goblin. Look at this, look. Here he is. It's obviously not got his hand up. He's come across a goblin. Hang on. Where is it? You get a goblin. Come across a goblin supposedly on guard duty, but instead sleeping in a bricked-up archway. Oh, you goblins! You tiptoe cautiously so as not to disturb it. Roll 2 dice. So, are we going to do cheaty? Or no? Let's do 2 dice. Do you know what? We're going to go with one of. We're going to be odd. We're going to do that. Yeah. Let's try something new. Let's shake it up a bit. My friend at the morgue has been ill. He has coronavirus. Coronavirus, yeah. Okay, here we go then. It's all about mentality. We're going to roll 2. Normally, it's less than equal to is what we want. That is not... Look, for once we wanted a low roll. Your OCD. I knew this would trigger people. You know what? I don't care. I'm quite proud of it, actually. I'm not. I'm just being cruel. Matching dice. I know. But look, we rolled an 11, and ordinarily that would be good. The worst are all those fantasy novels where the kingdom of Thaklas is threatened by the demon king Pasavabaski, and their only hope lies with the sorcerer. I know, exactly. When I read those types of books, I don't even bother pronouncing them. I just look, the name. You recognise the name when you're reading it. Try pronouncing it outside, though. Grocklesnook looks drunk. He is drunk. Like, he's had enough. This is a debacle of a live stream. Okay, we did, unfortunately, roll over. Which... Traditionally, this hasn't gone well if it's over. Unfortunately, yes. You kick, although it's fast running out. Unfortunately, hang on, as Jules is here, I'm going to pour myself a rose coffee, crack and rum. I like the sound of that. Unfortunately, you kick a loose stone, which then bounces along the ground and hits the goblin where it is sleeping, right in the sleepers. Immediately, the creature's eyes flick open, and upon seeing you, it reaches for its sword and rushes forward to attack. We've got to fight the goblin. Holy, we're into a goblin slanging match already. Okay, so the goblin has brutality 5. We have and vitality 6. However, we've got brutality 9 and vitality 17. Lucky dice rolls, you might say. That is a very generous offer, but I have some other bottles. Oh, lovely, including a caramel one. Jams on the Guinness. I'm total... What? I'm teetotal, as on call this week. Oh, 1 or 2. No, nobody would notice, surely. That's my advice. And Christmas pudding rum. Julian, Jonathan, yes, like a big cave full of food, Christmas food. Right, to be fair, we've wandered into his habitat, looking to break in. Yeah, Goblin have the right to take matters into his own hands, give us a local country. Yes, I do appreciate that, but we're the hero here. We're the hero. And Martha's asleep and Bailey's lovely. Right, freezer. Yes, freezer is full of mystery meat, but no meaty tubes. Disappointed, Jonathan. Right, here we go. We are going to roll. This is for us. Come on, we're going to get a high. Look at that. See, look. Mix and match them. That's 9. We're on... Can't win. Can't win. Can it? 9 and 9. We're on 18. It's on 5. Hang on. Yeah, it couldn't win. Bosh. Take some of that. So, we only need to wound him 2 more times. A couple of tomahawk attacks there. And a leg of lamb. Oh, tomahawk steaks. I thought you were talking about the... I like the sound of that. I don't know what tomahawk steaks are, but I like the sound of that. Oh, that's for us, which is 9, 10. We're on 12. Oh, roast chicken with all the trimmings. I had a lovely veggie curry, actually. So... Oh, no. He's got 5... 9, 15. Oh, okay. So we've been wounded. It's 1 apiece. Tomahawks. I might have to check them out. Tomahawk steaks. Oh, what is that? Beef? Or... Oh, I'm not even going to go there. Some. Right then. This is for us. That's 6. So we're on 15. I've been eating mostly vegetarian lately. Definitely not eaten goblin. Yeah. I suppose it's a little bit leathery, but if you smoke the goblin for a good few days, it really adds a lot of flavour to it. So we got 6 there, so that was on 15. He has got 5, so he's only on 10. We only need to wound him 1 more time. It's beef. Oh, I like the sound of that then. Beef steaks. Okay, this is like the mugger all over again. It better not be. We got absolutely diddled by the mugger. This is for us. That is 6, so we're on 15. He's only on 5. Oh, there you go. 11. Bosh. The goblin is dead. There we go. Smoke the goblin in a big doobie. Big fat goblin doobie. Right. Ding dong, the goblin's dead. Yes, green weed is totally natural now. Exactly. Thing is, though, you know, you could write about something like that, but you'd have to disguise it if it's a game book, because really, kids probably play your game book. Past the goblin on the left-hand side. Right, here we go. So we've won. We're going to go to 28. Here we go then. You look at the door of the tower and spot that it has a handle which no doubt will cause it to open. Turning the handle, you pull it open and a swarm of bats fly out towards you. Roll 2 dice. Here we go then. This is physicality, which is 8. Presumably, it's quite goblinist. How was your filming, by the way, Lee? Did you get... Oh, look at that! Look! That is a perfect 12. However, I don't think we wanted that. I should have called my children Solent. What is that? That's that veggie stuff, isn't it? I am the walrus. Right, here we go. Genius joke. That is pretty genius. Right, hang on. Helena's put a tomahawk is essentially a ribeye steak with just 5-inch bones still left intact. You're not very knowledgeable about your meat. You want some meat? So we rolled greater than, and I'm not holding out. It's not good to roll greater than in these situations in the tests. 91 then. You are caught in the middle of the bat as the bats flap their wings past you. In a moment of confusion, this causes you to lose your balance and sharply fall to the ground, rather awkwardly. Lose 2 vitality points. Bloody bats. Oh. Cubes. Meaty cubes. Shepherd's pie is lovely. Yeah, meaty cubes, exactly. I like the sound of that. Show us your meaty cubes. Come on, we're not taking this seriously. I don't know what's going on. Right, let's do this seriously now. James is probably pulling his hair out. He's written a beautifully crafted story, and we're just mucking about. Okay, 91. We've lost 2 vitality points. Now remember, we do have 4 food parcels. Meaty cubes, TM. Staying on the ground afterwards, you hold on until you are certain that all of the bats have flown away, before carefully picking yourself up and dusting off your garments. Taking a cautious look around to ensure there aren't any more unexpected surprises which are set to come out of nowhere. Once satisfied that the coast is clear, you finally enter the tree tower. We're in! We're in without any more damage. We are down to 13 now. So we could have a food parcel. Should we vote? I'm actually quite enjoying all this banter. Okay, good. I'm glad, James. I do wonder, because when I first started doing these live streams years ago, I didn't really muck about, and I was very serious. You know, it was fun, but reading it and trying to, now I don't. Now it's descended into madness. 14. But you got to have a laugh. You are inside the base of the tree tower. 2 passageways lead off from where you stand, though neither look inviting. Somehow, you get a feeling that this is Thalkatar's preference. Choose which direction you'd like to go. But before we choose, let's vote now if you would like a meaty tube parcel. Would you like to eat one of your food parcels? That will restore us back up to 4, 5, 6, 7. Back up to 17. So type yes if you'd like a food parcel or no for not have it just yet. Martha's put eat. Yeah, yes, eat. Okay, that was easy. You've all gone for yes. I think, would I have pushed it a little bit more if I was playing this on my own? I might have pushed it a little bit more. But then again, you know, if you literally go down the corridor and then there's a baddie, there's a creature, a beast, then I probably would have been in trouble. Right, so here we go. So what do we want to do then? Do you want to go to the left-hand passage or the right-hand passage? It's a classic fighting fantasy decision. You have no information. yeah, we fell out of a tree. You fall from the tree tower. Left, meaty pie. Like a bit of a meaty pie. Well, in the Crooked Crown, I did come up with the term tasty pie. Which, you know, it's not really inventive, but yeah. So it's close to meaty pie. To the left, I nearly had shepherd's pie, but it beat me up. Go west, left. Everyone, that's the thing, isn't it? Steve wants to go left. Helen, is that the thing in these game books that you just automatically go left? Is that the thing? Yeah, I've heard that it is. Left. Yeah, you see M's going left. Martha wants to go left. Right, we're going to go left then. 57. I think they've also done, this is really boring, they've also done studies about the way people go into shops. And I think naturally people go to the right or the left. I can't remember now. It's quite crucial when you know, if you're trying to say a fact. But a majority of people go one way. It's not kind of evenly split. So I wait, and I can't remember now, and I always go the opposite way that it is, just to bugger up their stats. Go left, vote Labour. Right, be annoying. No, left it is then. Yes, unfortunately, left it is. Left it is. That is the number one choice. Here we go then, we're going left. Oh. Oh, hang on. What? Have I skipped that wrong? Hang on. Oh. Yeah. I went too far. I started reading out the previous story's entry. You follow the passageway and eventually come across a number of barrels resting against the wall of the corridor. Their lids are all closed, and you wonder if there might be anything worthwhile inside which you could make use of further within the tree tower. Cheese. Let there be cheese. Drink. Let there be drink. So what do you want to do? Would you like to investigate the barrels? Type investigate or barrels. Or would you like to ignore them? Type ignore. You've got to have a look. Could be a snake though. Could be... yeah, I hadn't thought of that. Investigate. Nice bit of honey tea. Don't you, in Skyrim, don't you find cheese in barrels? Can't remember where you found cheese. It's a cheese trap. The chest trap beast. I thought you said cheese trap beast. It's all set up going, oh, look at that. It's a cheese wheel. It's a mimic. Investigate. Never played it. Oh, Julian, you've never played Skyrim. My foster cats are fascinated watching this. Oh, hello, foster cats. Look. Grocklesnook, come on. You've got some cats to look at to freak out. Skyrim is epic. It is my favourite game of all time. It even beats Manic Miner. A cheese trap beast. Yeah, it could be. Well, let's find out then. Let's go and investigate. Cracking open these bad boys. What could it be? What could it be? You go up to the barrels. There are 4 of them in total. And upon taking a close inspection, you notice that the lids will come off rather easily. So, what would you like to do? Would you like to look into the first, second, third, or fourth barrel? You decide. We've got no clues. Might be getting some kitties soon. Oh, Jam. Little kittens. Perhaps we need a cheese-based adventure. Well, Lee, I have written a fantasy cheese-based short story. Actually, it was 10,000 words for my Patreon when I was running my Patreon, and it was a story that you got if you just joined. And I did promise I would never put it anywhere else, so it's kind of lost to time now. Although, is there an embargo on that? Should I break it at some point? Okay, so can they be called Hocus Pocus? Oh, that'd be cool if you got two little kittens. One's Hocus, one's Pocus. Okay, I missed the Barrels pub in Hertford. Wait, what? I don't remember the Barrels pub in Hertford. Oh, Hereford. Always, yeah. Okay, so we got the fourth, first, fourth. So that's 2 for 4, 3 for 4. Fluffy meow babies. Right, so we're going to go for 4. Okay. Okay, here we go then. The excitement is too much. What is it? Upon opening the barrel, you find that it contains a slingshot with 3 pebbles. I like the sound of that. Oh, by the way, we do have some starting equipment. We have got a sword. We've got a slingshot now, which is fantastic. Slingshot. What a great weapon to find. That's actually quite a cool weapon. Yeah, I hadn't thought of putting a slingshot in a game, but that's really cool. We do have a backpack, obviously. And yeah, we've got 4 food parcels. Now we have a slingshot as well. Yes, weaponry. Evening all. Hello, Sally. Hello, good evening. Oh yeah, with 3 pebbles. Sorry, yeah, 3 pebbles. Thanks for that. Okay. So, what would you like to do now? Would you like to do the first barrel, the second barrel, or the third barrel? Or you can just laugh all those off and carry on. There's probably some good stuff in there. Come on. Don't blow the backpack up again, please. I know. Imagine that. Second, Martha wants to go for the second barrel. On with the bow. We would have outrageous fortune. So we got 1 for the second, 1 for the first. You aim the slingshot, pull back, release it. It takes the top of your thumb off. True story. Oh no, Julian. You fool! Were you not trained in slingshot proficiency? Did you not pass your slingshot proficiency test? We did that right after cycling proficiency test. And then you can combine them both. You're cycling along. So we've got another one for first, another one for second. So I think second it is then. Let's do the second one. That is 32. Just making a note of which barrels we've gone on. We're probably going to do them all. But anyway, second barrel is 32. Oh no, I've gone too far again. I'm always going too far. That's what most people tell me. After opening the barrel, you take a look inside, where you notice that the lower part has been covered with a smooth black cloth. Because I was exempt from getting 100% inside. Yeah, exactly. If you didn't pass it, they're not going to let you loose with a slingshot, are they? Do you remove the cloth to uncover what's beneath? Would you like to do that? Otherwise, you put the lid back on and we won't find out. So, Martha wants to say yes. David did Goliath in with a slingshot. Absolutely, Lee. He certainly did. No messing. Yeah. I mean, that is Dennis the Menace. He had a slingshot. He probably doesn't any day. He probably doesn't these days. Uncover the cover. Yes, so it's 2 for yes. Not so bad. Oh, not so bad. Lee Van Cleef, the coolest cowboy ever, also lost a toy in next week. Oh, did he? There we go. Go figure. Figure. Is that... No, the way my brain worked there was that's a digit, and go figure. Figure is also Yeah, if you have to explain jokes, it's not really going to... Okay, we are going to uncover the cloth then. Let's do it. We are going to touch cloth. Right, here we go. 84. My mum's partner's lost top of his pink... Oh, yeah. In fact, weirdly enough, when I was about 16, one of my very first girlfriends, her mum had lost a finger in a factory accident. Whew. Not the whole finger, but yeah, top of the finger or top of the thumb. Okay, 84. My thumb grew back? What the hell are you talking? A touch of cloth, yeah. Yeah, I saw that as well. God, I'd forgotten about that. Touch of cloth. That was... Who was that? Was that Christopher Morris? Julian is a salamander, secretly. He's a salamander drinker. You position yourself on the ledge to pull away at the branch. That's the wrong entry. You lift up the cloth and are horrified to find a massive scorpion. I knew it. What were we thinking? It wasn't me that decided, it was you. A massive scorpion lurking underneath it. It's too tempting just to leave it, isn't it? Upon seeing you, the scorpion raises its poisonous tail and gets ready to strike. Roll 2 dice. Right, this time I'm actually going to roll 2 of the same dice, which should give us a lower score. Of course, that's how dice work. Yeah, that was it, John Hannah. But wasn't it also... Was it written by Charlie Brooker? I'm trying to think, because it was somebody that I really liked watching, or his stuff. I think it was written by Charlie Brooker. Always the second barrel, you big... Yeah, exactly. Is it always the second? Jam knew that. There is a Mitchell and Webb sketch about a laundrette called Touching Cloth. Brilliant. Okay, we needed a low score, and obviously we got a high score. So it's not equal or less than our physicality. Oh, for the love of cloth. Right, with 72. 72. It's going to sting us, isn't it? It's going to do us. Written by Charlie Brooker. There you go. And Daniel Mailer. I'm not sure I know him. Ken's not rolling properly again. Now the talisman dice give us high rolls. I know, this is the madness. You are stung to death. No, come on, that can't be it. The scorpion lashes out, and you don't react fast enough to avoid being struck by its tail. Ouch. Your arm is badly affected by the scorpion's poison, causing a loss of 1 brutality. Whew, we didn't have that before. That's harsh. 1 brutality and 4. So just as well we did have that food parcel. Oh, I need to cross off that we've had a food parcel. Okay. Wow. So we got down to 8 brutality and 13 vitality. Yeah, luckily we weren't stung to death though. If you're still alive... Yeah, thanks James. Then the scorpion attack has left you shaken, not wanting to look in any more barrels after this encounter. The alternative option for you to escape out of here and run back down the corridor. Ooh, that was not nice. That was quite horrible. But you know what? At least it wasn't a spider. You soon come to a set of spiral stairs leading upwards that will take you to the next level of the tree tower. Ascending them, you are almost at the top when rocks suddenly begin to be hurled down towards you. What? Avoiding the rocks, you looked up to see if they are being thrown by a mischievous dwarf. Of course they are, it's Warwick Davis. Backing down to prevent yourself getting hit momentarily, what action will you take in response to the dwarf's assault? Just wave your hand at him. Oh, dwarfs. Right then, if you have a slingshot, we've got a slingshot. We have a slingshot. Use a throwing knife. If you have neither of these, you run upstairs. We've got a slingshot. Oh my giddy aunts. We've got a slingshot. At least we got that before we got stung by the scorpion. You load the slingshot with one of the pebbles before running back up the stairs to fire at the dwarf. Roll 2 dice. If the total is less than or equal than your brutality, then you have successfully hit the dwarf. In which case, right, okay, so we want less than. Right, so in theory, these talisman's dice have been rolling low, so I'm going to try that again. Our brutality is 8, so we need to roll 8 or less. A friend of mine who went to Baghdad days when fied. Oh, scorpion. Scorpion tastes a lot like shrimp. Oh, okay. Fair enough. I hear that's true. Dried worms apparently taste like bacon. Yeah, but they're not bacon, though. They're not bacon. Don't start in insects. Come on. Right, here we go. If the total is greater than your brutality, then you have missed. You retreat back down the stairs to safety out of the dwarf's line of sight. Honestly, the dice know. They know what we need. They're listening. They're made by Microsoft. Remember that you still have 2 pebbles remaining should you wish to fire these at the dwarf. If you choose to do so, repeat the above process and you successfully hit it. If all the pebbles missed, or you choose to save the remaining pebbles for later, you have no option but to risk the braving it up the stairs. Right, okay. What would you like to do? Would you like to fire the next pebble to see if we can hit him? Do you want to do that? Type yes. Type no. Yeah, or fire. Or, yeah, save for later. So, baking on the roadside. Armorite. So, go again. Save for later. Fire, fire. It sounds like some sort of weird poem. What would you like to do? We've got 3 for fire, 1 for save for later. Anyone else voting? Lee's put, eating insects is the next big protein thing, but crickets are apparently very tasteless and full of legs. I'm not surprised they're full of legs. Fire. We've got 4 for fire. Steve also wants for fire. I know, they do claim it's the next best thing. However, who's saying it's the next best, biggest thing? Yeah? What's wrong, you know? Come on. Davis. Use the force. That's what we do, yeah. Force push. The opening sentence to Graham Greene war novel. Oh, is it? What, that Lee's put there? Eating insects is the next big protein thing. Is it? Is that the opening sentence of Graham Greene's war novel? Oh, okay. I didn't realise that you lot were actually quite clever and educated. Shrimps are after all arthropods of the ocean. Little wonder they roasted land cousin would taste similar. Yeah, I guess so. No, go on then. Save for later. Fire. No, we're firing. We are firing. So we need to get 8 or less with 2. Now, ordinarily, that's not a problem. Okay, I'm going to roll 2 fighting fantasy ones now. Come on. That's 10. Pair of 6s, exactly. So, type yes if you want to fire again, or no if you want to save the last pebble till later. Reptile meat tastes like chicken. Theropods. Is that a joke? I don't know with you, Jam. No. Martha wants to save the last pebble. Anyone else want to save the last pebble? Or would you like to fire once more? What could possibly go wrong? Can't miss 3 in a row, can we? Julian would also like to save and make a run for it. Leon's made a save. This is basically based on my dice rolling, isn't it, you lot? You lot sicken me. With your judgments about my dice rolling. There is a boss fight at the end after all. Yeah, that's true. There could be a boss fight. Right, well, we'll save it then. We're just gonna have to leg it up the stairs We're going to have to brave it and get some rocks thrown at us by a mighty dwarf. Run for the hills, yeah. Rushing upwards in a zigzag manoeuvre to minimise the chance of you getting struck, you race up the stairs whilst the dwarf relentlessly, pelts rocks down at you. Roll to... What have we ever done to him? Oh, yeah, we've broken into his tree tower. There is that. We've got to do another test. Equal to or less than your physicality. Come on. Right, come on. Normally, we get like a 3 and a 4. Here we go. Yes. So, Velociraptor would taste like Christmas turkey roast. Apparently it does. Pray to Mr. Aukett for a life deal. Yeah. Can we bribe you, James? Has got nothing better to do. Yeah, he has. What's he up to? He's just, maybe he just continues, even if no one's running up the stairs, that's his job all day, just to, and then at the end of the night he has to go down and pick them all up again and take them back upstairs. What a job. What a job. Maybe we can persuade him to leave this awful tree tower and get another job. Go work in a supermarket or something. So, we have got 73. That's less. Here we go. Here we go. Making it all the way to the top of the spiralling stairs safely, you unsheath your swords. I like that. To get ready to fight the dwarf to the death. Yeah? Not so big now, are you? Can you say that nowadays? The dwarf responds by reaching for a warhammer. Holy. Next to its pile of rocks. Then begins to advance. Let the battle commence. He's got a bloody warhammer. And he's got a brutality 7, vitality 8. He might kick our ass. He might kick our ass. Dice rolls like this seem par for the streamer. Trust me, yeah, I've about 8 sets. I know. I watched, didn't I, a couple of times. And, yeah, you just kept swapping them out. Heightist. Exactly. No, I'm the height. Yeah, I am the heightist. A game book about career advisors. Yeah, exactly. Do you go down to the drab corridor to be an accountant? Or to the bouncy castle to be a clown? Is it worth 40k though? Brutality. Aftershave strength. Is he compensating for something? Well, if he is, we're just about to find out, because I don't particularly want a warhammer smashing my skull in. Anyway, I'm not playing, you're playing, so I'm nothing to do with this. Right, here we go then. Vitality 8, brutality 7. We're on vitality 13 and brutality 8. So this potentially will be a close match, I think. But I'm going to mix up the dice for all you OCD people out there. Here we go. Because I just want to shake things up. We've got to get a high roll. This is for us. 6. Why do I bother? Right, so we are on 14. This is for the dwarf. With his massive warhammer. Right, it's just smashed it into us. We're on 11. Right, now I'm going back to 10. Right, here we go. Yeah, it's because I took the mickey out of him. That's what it is. He's extra angry. Upstairs bakeries. High rolls every time. I know. Insert coin. Right, well, we're not dead yet. Come on, don't give up the ghost just yet. Oh, the music has, though. We're going to be playing Dark Academia Relaxing Piano Playlist 4. It doesn't say that, but I'm going to say 4. Here we go. 4. Smashing a dwarf skull in. Right. Beats loafing about, yeah. Here we go. This is for us. Oh, look at that. Much better. 7. So we're on 15. This is for the dwarf. Oh, double 1. Take that. So it's on 6. He's on 6. This is for us. Here we go. Boom! Have some of that. That is 11. So that's 19 for us. This is for the dwarf. Oh, I thought I dropped them. That is 8. So that is 15. Yes, come on. We got it. Time to fire the slingshot at him. Just throw the slingshot at him. Right, here we go. See, the talisman. For the win. This is for us. 6. Yeah, not too bad. That means we're on 14. For the dwarf. Ooh. 6. Which was 13. We only just beat him there. We only need to wound him one more time. Here we go. That's not bad. 5, 6, 7. That means we're on 15. This is for him. Oh, he pulled out a blinder there, didn't he? That is 16. Oh, he beat us by 1. Right, here we go. We're on 9 vitality. He's on 2. Did I get that score wrong? Did I get that score wrong? Were we both on 16? This is for us, which is 4. No, okay, right. So we're on 12. Oh, look at that. 11. Bosh. Bosh. Dead. Have it. Bashful trips and hits his own bashful trips and hits his own groin on the warhammer. Ooh, that's gotta hurt. Okay, we have killed a goblin, killed a dwarf. We're on a killing spree, and we're the hero. You die, you die, you die. Here we go then. I feel like that could have gone hideously wrong there. Hopefully we can loot the warhammer. That would be amazing. Okay. The dwarf falls and does not get up again. Its days of launching rocks and unsuspecting adventurers are no more. Oh, I kind of feel sorry for him now. Examining the warhammer, you find it is crafted in the fashion which means that it can only be used by dwarves. We could steal it though and sell it, surely. Being not too disappointed, you then walk up to the rocks. You may take some up to a maximum of 3 if you have a slingshot, as they can restore any lost ammunition. Yes, get in there. There's also some meat. Mystery meat, meaty cubes, and you take a moment to sit down where you can enjoy this tasty food. Restore 4 vitality points. Oh yes, we like that. So we are on 13. Do we want to? He came up short. That's racist, surely. What? That no other race can use it? Yeah. Trying to come up with an Arnie-style joke. End of the rock hurling downstairs career, yeah. Nearly 1 hour play. Exactly. We were late. We were late though, Martha, weren't we? Starting. Yeah, meaty tubes. There it is, TM. Yes, we'll take it. We can't take the warhammer, but we can take the pebbles. So we can take up to 3. So I'm assuming then we have 4 pebbles because we saved 1. Okay. I keep thinking of Bam Bam and Pebbles. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. We got the drop on him. It's not bad. He came up short. Yeah, that's pretty good. He didn't have a head for heights. All pebbles and no Bam Bam. Story of my life. Modern Stone Age babies. Oh, what's that, Lerin? Okay, do we want to, though, take another food parcel, have some more meat, and gain another 4 vitality? We're on 13 at the moment. That would put us up to our maximum 17. Type yes if you want to do that. Type no if you don't want to do that. And I've forgotten about my tea, so it might be cold. They are the Flintstones children, yes. They are. Not yet. Oh, so Lyrian says no. Lee says yes, though. Julian's put no. Not even 20% of the way through this adventure. That is true. Lee's justification, though, is giving you rolls, Ken. You're rubbish. Of course we need as much food as possible. Okay, Steve has also said no. So we're not going to have some meaty food parcels. Instead, we're going to be turning to 79. Luckily, we got a bit of a freebie there. We just got meat. It just said meat. Was it raw meat? Was it... It was mystery meat. It was quite tasty, though. It was tasty. If a bit dusty. It was just on the floor next to all the pebbles. The second level of the tree tower looks virtually similar to the first. The passageways once again leading off to the left and right. There doesn't seem to be a particular indication of which path is best to proceed along, and therefore it is ultimately your decision which route to believe is the best one to take. We have another classic. Would you like to head left or head right? Type left if you want left, type right if you want right. Don't do it the other way round because I won't know. It was haggis. Yay. I like a bit of haggis. I do like haggis. Haggis is lovely. Right. Okay, people want to go right. It's better not to have provided the butcher in the last one. Yeah. That's a very good point, Lee. Yeah. Would you like some meat? I've got lots of meat. Mother would like to go left. Jam would like to go left. So there's 2 for left. 3 for right. Anyone else voting? Because it looks like the rights have it. Burns night is this Saturday. Oh, is it? Given there's a mention of haggis. Now, my brother... So, I'm... blood-wise, I'm from Scotland. All my blood is Scottish. Not that I've tested it. But my mum and dad, all my relatives are Scottish. Me and my brother were born in England. But my brother does celebrate Burns night, and he has done all this time. And I never do, because I think, I'm not really Scottish. Like, my culture isn't Scottish. But maybe I will do this time. It's St Andrew Days this Saturday. Time for some more haggis. Yes, Burns Day, sorry. Yes, Burns Day. Burns at St Andrew's the 30th of November. Is it? Oh. I thought someone said, oh, it's Burns night, yeah. Anyway. So, we're going to be going to the right. Oh, there's Pastor O'Grady's gold tooth. Right then, I have no idea what that means, but we're going to go right. Which is 42. In Leith. Okay, here we go. After a short while you arrive at the doorway, you hear loud noises on the other side. It appears that a weapon is being used through all this commotion. What would you like to do? Would you like to open the door, type open? Or would you like to disregard what may be going on behind the door? It's their business, none of your business. Type ignore. What would you like to do? What is Burns night? Oh, of course. I passed a boy to electrical company this week. Did you? No. Did you really? You put a boy to electrical company this week? I didn't know that there was an electrical company in the family. Ignore. So Burns night, yes. Jam has put Scottish celebration of a poet laureate, I think. Yeah, Robert Burns or Rabbie Burns is kind of like Scotland's Shakespeare. He wrote loads of poems and they're very moving and they're very, and it's just part of the Scottish culture. So they have a Burns night, and I think there's some sort of tradition that you do. But as I say, I've never really celebrated it. Okay, so Martha would like to open the door. Steve would like to ignore the door. James very kindly put a link up for it. Lee Rin would like to open the door. You did see a Boyd Electrical. I'll have to look that up then. I shall be having some Iron Brew Tannock tea cakes and some shortbread. Perfect, Steve, perfect. He was brought up initially just outside Haddington near me. Oh, okay. There we go. Fantastic. Right, we are going to open the door. We are opening the door. Whether you like it or not, we are opening the door. We're going to get involved in some torture by looks of it. Julian would also like to open the door. Wondering what is happening, you burst through the door to find an orc flogging a whimpering young man in chains. What they do in the comfort of their own torture treehouse surely is their own business. The man is shaking from the orc's attack, and you wonder why he's being inflicted with such punishment. Should he suffer any more lashes from the flail, then it is highly unlikely that this man will be breathing for much longer. You feel the need to put a stop to this. But whose side will you choose? That is a very good point. So would you like to defend the young man, type young man? Or would you like rather assist the orc, type orc? What would you like to do? I did have a deep fried Mars bar in Leith watching, hang on. Leith put, watching a man stick needles up his nose. During the Edinburgh Festival. Do you know what though? That is the best way to eat a deep fried Mars bar. And Julian has dropped his monocle. No, let's take down the orc. Okay, so 2 for young man. Defend the young man, that's 3. I'm guessing he wrote Chasms of Malice. Oh, young man. Yes. Bit orcist. It is. But you know what? They do have a bit of a reputation though, don't they? I mean, he is flogging. I mean, it might be justified, but is it justified? M has put defend the man, you see. So that is the majority vote. We're going to go with that. Defend the man. This could be a trap though. Could be a trap. Okay, raising your sword, you charge at the orc to prevent it from causing any more harm to the young man. Upon noticing you, the orc briefly stops and turns to fight you instead. But we're not glowing blue like Bilbo's sword. Yes, that is true. So, the orc has a brutality 6, a vitality 8. So he's not quite as strong as us, or has as much vitality as us, which is probably just as well. Okay, this is for us. Come on, 6. Let's pull a wire out of our watch and crime. Mish money penny. Oh, look at that. So that's 9. We are on. Oh, actually, the last battle I forgot to take a point off. We're on 8 brutality. So that is 9 though. So 8 is, what's that? 17. We're on 17. He is on 6. Oh, so that's not good. That's 5, as in not good for the orc. He's on 6 points. So we now need to kill him just 3 times. Stabby 3 times. Julian's put, here are the Boyd Electrical possible distant relatives. It must be. That young man better be grateful. Yeah, better be grateful and turn out to be kind of a good guy. Oh, this is for us. 5, 6, 7. Thank you for the link, Julian. So that is, we're on 8, so we're on 15. The orc is on 6 plus. Oh, holy moly. That came up trumps there. That is 12. That is 18. Woo! Bit of fight back. We're now on 11. Could be the kidnapped person. Oh, yes. You are right, Martha. It could be the kidnapped person. In fact, I'd forgotten about them. But first, we must stab him in the arm with a flat throwing knife from our attaché briefcase. Yes. What a great entrance in On Her Majesty's Secret Service. Where Bond opens the door, and what happens? He throws a knife. Doesn't a knife get thrown at him? No, he actually just he crouches down and just throws the knife, doesn't he? Can't remember now. It's been a long time since I watched it. Anyway, quite right, double O'Learin. Kicking in the groin with our knife shoot. Oh yeah, poisonous dart, poisonous tips. That's actually my stage name, Poisonous Tips. Kick our heels together, extend said knives. Yeah, what an ending! It was just as Christopher Lee did in the SOE. Is this what Christopher Lee did? Not quite sure. Elementary Quartermaster Gem. Right, here we go. This is for us. Oh, I thought it was going to go on to 6, but it wasn't. It is a 1. So that is 5 for us. That means we're on 13. This for the dwarf is 7, which means it's on 13. So that was a standoff. Ken's only fan page, Poisonous Tips. Yeah, exactly. Check it out. Nobody wants to see that. Oh, no, even the dice are trying to escape now. Right, we've run out of dice. They're all not within reaching distance. Oh, I think I can get that. Like an old man trying to pick up his sandwiches off the floor. Right, where did that go? Right, I've got it. Right, we're going to have to re-roll all of the dice. That was a 2, so let's... Right, here we go. That serves us right. So we're on 12. It's on 6. Oh, look at that. 6, 7, 8, 9, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yes, bosh. Take some of that. Orky orc. There's a spider in the dice tower. There better not be. That's maybe it's probably changing the scores for us. No groin emitted. Yes, exactly. I'm careful about my groinal region. Okay, that's a sentence you probably didn't think you'd be hearing tonight. So 6 plus 8 is 14. This is for the dwarf. Oh, for God's sake, 10 is on 16. Not the dwarf, we've already killed the dwarf. This is for the orc. It's on 9. This is for us. That's a good start to 4. So that's 6. It's not bad. That's 14. This is for the dwarf. Oh, that's 9. That's 15. Right, we're going to have to change it up a bit, I think. Here we go. We're going to change it up a bit. This is for us. Well, that's not bad. 8. And 8 is 16. This is for the orc. Yes, come on. It's only 4. So that's 10. So he is now on 2 vitality. We only need to beat him twice more. Be right back, says Julian. HB. I don't know what that is. Chew, is Martha just sneezed? That is for us, so that is 5. So we're on 13. This is, it's 9. That is 15. We're on 5. This could go to the wire. Yes, bless you. This is for us. Oh, that's 9. That is exactly what we needed. So we're on 17. This is for... Yes, bosh. Only got a 3. He's on 9. Oh, thank God for that. He's dead. What a battle, though. 1, 2, 3. Managed to get 3 hits on us. He wrestles the whip from the orc and performs a From Russia with Love finisher on the orc's neck. From Russia. Okay, for 2 points, who sung the title song From Russia with Love? 2 points. Okay, here we go. God, I didn't know if we were going to win that one. That was touch and go. But anyway, we have done so. Thanks to my fantastic rolling. Christopher Lee claimed he did Secret Service work in World War II. Yes, apparently he did. He apparently told Peter Jackson that when he's through. Yes, the sound wasn't right. Yes, I have read that. Yeah. You just sang it. Oh, they're very good. Yes, it was me, Steve. It was me. Come on, don't Google it. Don't Google it. Yes, here we go. I used to have a lot of Bond facts at my fingertips, which I still do. 1 point for me. Yeah, you get 1 point for that. The young man cheers when the orc falls at long last. Knowing that it won't be getting back up, he yells that there are a set of keys inside one of the orc's pockets, which will release him from the chains that are holding him captive. So, do you want to search the orc's bodies to locate the keys, or do you want to just leave the young man to fend from himself, just chained up? So I'll be all right. You just go. I'll be all right. What would you like to do? Would you like to search or leave? Yeah, Martha's search. It'd be a bit cruel to leave, wouldn't it? We've bled for this man. Elmer Bernstein composed the music, but not sure about the singer. I don't know if it was Elmer Bernstein. Isn't it, Well, to be fair, John Barry did a lot of the music. So I think it was John Barry that did the music, but I might be wrong. The singer I definitely know, though. Search, 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 search. Rummage in the orc's pockets. Oh, go on then. Yeah, let's have a good old rummage. So, it'd be a bit weird if we rescued this man after nearly dying ourselves for us to go, do you know what? We've changed our mind. Bond facts at your fingertips. Poisonous tips, let's call the whole thing. Exactly. Whatever the situation, my tips are on show. No, this is getting... What's happened, Grocklesnow? Wasn't Bassie? No, she did Goldfinger and Diamonds Forever. Correct, Jam, correct. No looking it up, though. Don't look it up. It'd just be cheating. You'd be cheating yourself more than anybody. Right, here we go. This is quite a long one, so buckle down. You rummage through the orc's pockets and find the keys that the young man told you about. There are a few items secured to a large ring. Somebody put the question up onto the chat while I read this. But after testing each of the keys, you work out which one of them releases the chains. Thank you so much, says the man. Free from... Hang on. Lee Rins put... Oh, wait. The iconic 007 electro jazz guitar theme is done by Leip Stoffer, whom Bruce Lee was such a fan of. He specifically hired him to compose the theme for Enter the Dragon. I don't think that's right. Because the actual theme tune, the down, 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 I don't know who played it. Is that who you mean played it? Because the composer was a guy called Monty Norman, who then took over, and it wasn't quite working out, so they called in John Barry to redo it. Leo Schnuffen. Did he play it? Yeah, okay. So he might have played it. I didn't know who played it. So anyway, the question was, from Russia with Love, who sung the theme tune from Russia with Love, apart from me just now? It had lyrics as well, was about an orphan. Yes, it was. Correct, Jam. You know your Bond as well. Yeah, because he had actually previously written it, and he used the, but it was a song that was never released, and he wrote it for a musical, I think, and then he used it for Bond, but it wasn't quite right, and then John Barry tidied it up a bit, rearranged it. Can we get the game? But yeah, exactly, Martha. People distracting me with Bond. Right. Thank you so much, says the man, free from his shackles. I don't know what I would have done had you not arrived. My name is Chesley. My name is Chesley, and I'm an assistant of the legendary Admiral Dunbreck. Yes, we found him. Martha, you were right. You might have heard of him. But like you, I'm also an adventurer who was keen to rid the Treetower of Thalkatar, until I was defeated and captured by that orc, who would go on to torture me for his sadistic gain. The tormentor would occasionally come to watch, but mostly left the orc to its own devices. Now that you have put an end to this vile monster, I can try to escape this tower and lead a normal life again. Alas, I'm too injured to assist you in your personal mission, but I can at least show my gratitude by giving you something that may help you defeat Thalkatar. Chesley pulls out a tinderbox that was concealed in his possession and hands it over to you. Okay, we need a tinderbox, right. Let me write tinderbox down. Tinderbox. So presumably there might be a bit of a dark room. You die. Okay. Wooden bark from Thalkatar's skin. Oh. He's a tree man. He indicates. Julian's put it. Hang on, Chesley. You've seen the Tormentor. You're coming with us. What's that from? Is this all in references? Okay. How much longer I need to sleep? Well, we'll do 10 more minutes. How about that? 10 more minutes, because then that'll take us up to an hour and a half of gameplay. Setting rocks on fire to launch from slingshot, perhaps. Yeah, that would be a combo and a half. Here we go then. Should you find a branch of wood long enough to set it alight using this box, you can cause some serious damage to the Tormentor. I wish I could be there to see you do this to him. Moving on to other subjects, let us finish off some poultry scraps of poultry. Nice. I was given to live off from. On top of the rag, in a previously unseen corner of the room, you see a piece of chicken. Yes. Which Chelsea shares with you. Although the scraps are rather small, the meal is very much welcomed by you and restores 4 vitality points. Oh, that is much appreciated. So we are now on 9. Okay. Then the time comes for you both you and your newly gained friend to part ways. Bidding Chesley farewell, you wish him luck in his own escape. Then, making a note of the tinderbox on your adventure sheet, if you haven't already done so, you proceed to head off in the opposite direction. 97. Okay, so we've made pretty good progress. Scrappy 2. What's that? As in, he's seen the lad and needs to come with us, so we know what he looks like. Oh, I see. Left passage to find branch. Well, it is a branching narrative, isn't it, this story? Right then, we're going to go to 97. My next question, though, is type yes if you want, or no if you don't want to. Do you want a food parcel? Hey, there it is. Would you like a food parcel? Type yes if we should take a food parcel. That will take us up to 13. Then we've still got 2 left. Or no if you don't want one. Yes. Martha's put yes. Julian's put no. No food yet. Levin also wanted yes, so it looks like, unfortunately, and also M would like yes. Steve's put no. Unfortunately, both of you have been outvoted, so we're going back up to 13. I feel like we're getting close, though. Surely there's not much more in terms of monsters to fight, but who knows? There might be. Another door soon appears. Walking up to it, you find that it is closed firmly shut, and upon leaning to the door with your ear alert for potential noises, do not hear any sounds being made on the other side. So, would you like to open the door, or would you rather not investigate what could be within? So type yes if you want to open the door, or no if you don't want to. What would you do? Don't call me Shirley. Oh yeah, I need to look at Police Squad again. I haven't seen that in years. Open yes, open yes. Oh, look at you all. I love it when you're all in agreement. It's just funny, isn't it, how you've all just gone for that. But Julian put no. There's always one. Jan's put yes as well. Emma's also put open the door. Okay, we are going to be opening the door. That was an overwhelming yes. Okay, so the only way really, we do have to find where this Thalkatar, is that his name? Where this baddie is, this creature of the tree tower. Where is he lurking? Or she? Could be a she. Could be a she. Although I think he said he. There we go. Pulling the handle, the door opens and you walk into some kind of dormitory with a bunk bed up against the one wall and another bunk bed directly opposite. This must be some kind of sleeping quarters for Thalkatar's guards. The only other furnishing in the room is a cupboard which is closed shut. What would you like to do then? Thalkatar. What? Look at the bunk bed on the left. Look at the bunk bed on the right. Look inside the cupboard or leave the room. So type left, right, cupboard, or leave. What would you like to do? Here's a guitar. Here's a giant guitar, acoustic. What? I don't get that. A couple of people going for the cupboard. So that's 4 for the cupboard, 5 for the cupboard. Yeah, let's hope it's not bare. 5 for the cupboard. You guys, you have your own in-jokes. That's fine. I don't need to know. Right, cupboard. 59. Barely joking. It's good to see good bants. Good bants in the comments. Let's hope there's no pet snakes. Yes, exactly. What are you afraid of? Spiders. I'm not really afraid of spiders, but I would rather do without them. They move weirdly. Thalkatar sounds like foul guitar. Oh, does it? Okay, sorry. Finding a scorpion. Yes, exactly. Could it be another scorpion? You open the cupboard and find it surprisingly bare. It was a bare cupboard. Save for a big green bottle filled with a liquid on one of its shelves. On the bottle is a label with the word virus written on it. What would you like to do? You can drink the contents. Type yes if you want to drink the contents. Type no if you don't want to drink. Oh, sorry. Virtus. Hang on. I've misread that. Virtus, which I think... Well, I won't say what I think it means. Sorry. The dungeon master has stepped in. Virtus. You see? This adventuring lark isn't very good if you can't spell or can't read. I mean, not that surprisingly. Okay, so we're going to vote again. So, yes, if you want to drink, it's Virtus. No, if you don't. So it probably still better than Carling, says Steve. So I think the overwhelming thing is yes. So, yes, I was going to say Lirin has put a Virtus, Latin for health, down the hatch, glug, glug, glug. Yes, exactly. I thought it came from the word, vitality, because it's like vitus. So I would have drunk that. But saying that, it could be poison. It could just be mislabelled. Imagine that. I mean, they're goblins and orcs after all, aren't they? Veritas, that's the word I'm looking for. So we are going to have a quick glug then, as people seem confident that it is not poison or a virus, as I had misread. The liquid in the bottle is refreshing, and you feel revitalised. In fact, you've just drunk a potion of strength that may restore your vitality to its score when you started this adventure. Yes. With a renewed sense of optimism, you decide to leave the room and stride confidently to whatever may lay in wait for you next. Fantastic. Okay, so we are back up to 17. That's pretty cool. So we're back up to 17 with still 2 food parcels. So that is potentially 8 more points that we can restore. So we're in good hands. I think we're quite healthy. I think we are quite healthy. Okay. Well, I think we shall end it there. We'll leave it on a cliffhanger. We don't know where we're going now. You don't know any choices. See, I told you should have held back on that food parcel. Oh, Julian. It's a bit of apple juice. It is a bit of apple juice. So you don't want to drink the Vitus potion for some reason. Oh, Veritas, says Steve, is Latin for truth. I kind of thought it was something to do with vitalise. And that is a wrap. It is 30 over. Yes. Well, according to my clock, it says here we've been broadcasting here for 1 hour 29 minutes. But I do appreciate we are later than normal because we had glitches at the beginning. Lerin has put here, read half of To Kill a Mockingbird in one sitting in honour of Martin Luther King Day. Oh, fantastic. In times of fear, it is better to remember the kindness of heroes than to dignify the age of attention of bullets and tyrants by giving your attention to them. Oh, sorry, dignify the ego of attention. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Very wise words. So you're reading a very honourable book there, whereas I'm reading another Lovejoy murder mystery. Gold from Gemini, Jonathan Gash. May I recommend these? They're not fantasy, but they are absolutely cracking. They're about an antiques dealer. He's a bit dodgy. In fact, he's a bit gritty. In the novels, he's much grittier and, dare I say it, nastier than in the TV show that came out in the 90s and early 2000s, maybe just the 90s. Yeah, Lovejoy, Ian McShane. As in the old BBC TV Love show. Yeah, absolutely, Steve. So these are a series of novels that came out in the 70s. The first one was published in 1977, and this one is the second one. So I read the first one, and this is the second one published in 1978. So they were around. He's written about 20 of these. Yeah, I never knew there was a series of novels. No, nor did I until about 4 or 5 years ago. And I thought, oh, I've got to read them. And you know what? I read the first one. It's a surprise, put it that way. It's a surprise. He's still a lovable rogue. Well, lovable. But he is quite hardcore. That's all I'm going to say. I don't want to spoil it if you've got an image of Lovejoy. But put it this way. Within the first 3 pages of the first book, it's a little bit dodgy. Her ladyship. Yeah, well, again, the ladyship wasn't necessarily... I've not come across the ladyship yet. I'm only book 2 in, so I don't know when the ladyship is going to turn up. Going to finish the rest of the second sitting tomorrow. Then I'm going to see the film starring Gregory Peck, who was splendid with Audrey Hepburn in Roman Holiday. Lerin, you live the dream, my friend. You certainly do. I like to think that Ian McShane played Lovejoy in John Wick. Yeah. Well, it is up a notch. The novels are a little bit more grittier. He is a little bit more of a hard man. How could you be grittier than Dudley Sutton? Oh, Tinker. Now, Tinker does appear right from the beginning in book 1. He is a feature, so that's good. Lovejoy and Challenge Annika were classic Sunday night duo. They were. Brilliantly complimented. Time for bed. I'm cream crackered. Well said, well put. Yes, thank you all for watching. I obviously really, really appreciate your views, your banter, your interaction, and your kindness to one another, because, you know, I like to have kindness in my life. I'm sure you like to have kindness and friendship in your life. So when we have these live streams, it's always lovely to see everyone getting on with each other and a nice little bit of banter. Lee has put here, in fairness, he was always cast as a thug in youth. Yeah, no, that's true. That is true. And if I heard rumours, well, I read it on Facebook or whatever, but they're going to revamp Lovejoy. No, it wasn't Facebook, but anyway, that they're going to do a reboot of Lovejoy, and I just wondered how they would do it. There is scope from the novels to make it a grittier Lovejoy, that you could, you know, 9 o'clock, you could show it after 9 o'clock, you know, like the watershed of kids going to bed at 9 o'clock. I don't know if that still exists, but, you know, you could do like an adult version of Lovejoy direct from the books, put it that way. Yes, good night, Lee Rin. Good night. Look forward to the next Wednesday evening, folks. Thank you, James. Yes, exactly. We will be doing part 2 next week of Quadportal Tormentor Treetower. It's been good fun so far. Thank you very much, James. Thank you, Lee. Thank you, Lee Rin. Thank you, Jam. Thank you, Sally. Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you, Julian. Adult Lovejoy, exactly. Sounds like a shop that I used to visit on the A10. No, I didn't. Thank you, Martha. Who else? Have I missed anyone? Thank you, Steve. Thank you... I missed anyone? Thank you, M. Thank you, Helen. And who else? Yes, thank you for another fun evening. Everyone, take care of yourself. See you next time. Yes, thank you to everybody. If I did miss you out, I do apologise. And if you were watching and you didn't comment, you're more than welcome, obviously. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. And if you want to follow the channel, it would be fantastic. It does help with the algorithms and all of that. So thank you very much. And I do export these over to YouTube. So if you want to watch them back and you want to prefer watching YouTube, you can do so. I'm happy to stick around. Okay, love being here. If anyone can hang about, I'll test my Twitch stream again. Thanks. See if OBS is working again. Yes, you had a bit of trouble. So did Ollie Mack, actually. Take 5 minutes of your time. Bye, everybody. Thank you, Sally. Yeah, so if you want to go to help Julian test his live stream, you can do that now. Babel_17 is Julian's Twitch channel. Thank you all. Until next time, may your thieving never be caught. Because obviously, you got to plug my own game book. See you later, guys. Bye-bye. Oh, yeah, there you go. There's the link to Julian's Twitch. Bye.